Hi everyone, how are we feeling the lockdown during this trying time of the deadly virus that causes this pandemonium across the country? I'm sure it must be a hectic moment for everyone, especially on the aspect of the income generation due to the indoor policy. I'm so much touched and feel guilty, especially when I'm not able to contribute anything for anyone at this crucial time. But I think of contributing somehow positively to everyone, especially my viewers who has been following my trends. With this positive idea, I think it will be of help to everyone. Positive ideas, I think, is the only guaranteed means I believe can change our life, in as much as you try to apply the necessary measures in order to earn income. So I find it very necessary to educate everyone, especially if you are an entrepreneur or uh, an innovator, or maybe positively you are doing something that add value to your life, or uh, as an individual. I i think, and I'm sure that everyone has his own businesses you are doing, either being an entrepreneur or you are a government worker. That doesn't stop you. If you are a government worker, you can engage yourself in a business so as you will not depend only on stipend or salary. So I find it very necessary to educate everyone in the aspect of, let's say, marketing, digital marketing. So the reason is, on our daily basis, everyone is into business, either providing a particular services one way or the other. One thing for sure is, before starting a business, sorry, before starting up a business, you must think about how are you going to sell your product, or who are you going to sell your product to. If you are a manufacturer, you must think about who are you going to manufacture your products to, who will be your consumer, and then you will consider as well who will be your competitors, because your competitors, I believe, will determine your income, because your competitors are there already. Any business you start today, you must have somebody else who is doing the same business with you. So try to beat your competitors is not easy as we think. So your marketing strategy will determine your sales. Then, if you must consider this, we must understand the basic concept of the marketing. Now let's ask ourselves, what is marketing? Marketing refers to activities a company or an individual undertakes to promote the buying or selling of a product to consumer or other businesses. So marketing is done by affiliates. What we mean by affiliate is, sorry, what we mean by affiliate is when you don't have actually a product to sell, or you are not manufacturing any product, or you are not selling any product, but through other people's product you'll be able to market, and then after making a sales, you will have, or you will earn your profit based on the percentage agreed with the seller or the business owner. Take for instance, you are into you have a followers on Facebook or on any social media channels, and you feel your followers has been there, maybe has been following your engagement, you are engaging your followers and they are interested in viewing your handles. What you need to do is, you don't have to take every time for joke, or you don't have to take every time for mere discussions um, without have something positive to achieve from the audience. If you have any means to become, uh, let's say you have a popular handles that you see people commenting and you are doing something nice to people which attract them to be on your social handles, the only thing you need to do is to start advertising a product, either your own product or anybody else product, in order to have your own shares. Sorry, I have a caller. Your own share. So this is not an excuse for you maybe to remain idle without doing nothing, and or maybe using the excuses of COVID-19, then you stay indoors without doing anything. Stop being lazy. Just take the advantage of the social media, and then take the advantage. Maybe you can meet anyone. For example, you have a fashion designer very close to you. It mustn't be close to you anyway. So what you need to do is to approach such person. Once you approach them, tell them they should share with you their own product, or they should share with you their own creative idea they are working on, or their own particular product they are selling. Once they share with you, bring it online. You have to post it. Try to convince your viewers. So after convincing your viewers, who knows, you might have a sale from there. Anybody that approach you or anybody that come to your mail inbox and decided to buy the product, so what you need to do is to contact the seller, and then the product will be available for you. Then you deliver it and earn your reward. That is what we call outsourcing. On sorry, we have an interruption. So what I mean is, the marketing aspect is, as I was saying, the buying and selling and advertising of a particular product, either your own product or other people's product. So the real thing is, you have to take the advantage of the social media. It's just like a normal gathering where you have like 5,000 people and you are opportune to advertise your product, which means 5,000 people, out of the 5,000 people gathering, there are probability that you can sell your product to, let's just say, 200 people. So if you have opportunity to sell your product to 200 people at once, I think is a positive value to your business, and it will do your business more good, you having so much buyers. So nowadays people don't go to or don't attend to social gathering as much. So but on a daily basis, you go to internet 24 hours 7 days, you see different people online, and they are chatting, they are busy viewing what is going on in the world. So you take the advantage of that to advertise your product, and then For you to advertise your product, you must advertise a good product, not just a product, but a product that everyone's need. Because before you go into businesses, there are things you consider. The needs of those people who really want your product, not just everyone, or not just because it's a product and then you start making an advert. So just like for instance, we are in Lokoja here now, and then you have opportunity to bring let's say sweater, we call it cardigan. I don't know good English to use there. You have opportunity to bring it down to Lokoja. As a good businessman, you don't have to bring that to Lokoja during this heat period. It's a product, fine, but you need to consider the weather of the area in which, or the location in which you are taking your product to, the weather condition, what the people need. Do people really need this product? You have to ask yourself. If you said yes, okay, then before you start bringing those products to the location. So the same things goes to online marketing. There are things you know that people need. There are things you know that people wouldn't buy like that. Or there are ways you can advertise your product to even make your viewers buy your product by telling them the advantage of your product. Why do they need your product? And then in what way do they need your product? Once you have all those answers, then there are reliable means for people to order for your product. So what you need to do is make it look good and make sure you are selling a good product as well. Then you have to showcase that to your audiences. Then if you are an entrepreneur and you are creative, maybe you are into let me call it art, or you are into drawing, you don't have to think that your drawing is a waste. Think of a way to make it advanced, and then you can make a good creative art or structural designs, and then you bring it online. You show it to people how you do that, and you show it to people how you arrive at your own design. And then once the people knows that okay, you are good in design, they might even order you to design a particular content for them or a particular pictures for them. Then in the world today, we are into digital world, and then you have people who really want a good design, I mean graphical design. So what you need to do is, if you are an artist, just try to let people know. But mind you, you don't have to come online and be telling people about a product all the time. The syntax is you have to keep your viewers engaged. Once your viewers, you are keeping them engaging, then you are dragging their attention to your timeline. And then the next thing is you take the advantage to stylishly maybe bring up your own product once in a while, not on a daily basis, but you can maybe business, they can coach you on that, the business developers. So there are some technical ways you can just use to advertise your business. Then if you are into a particular business already and not even outsourcing, there are ways you can create your channels. You can create your social media channels, and then you start by maybe inviting your friends to it. And then before then, you have to make it look nice, maybe graphically, or you design a website, or before even going into that, you need a good graphics representation of your product, and then your product location, all details about your business, all informations about your business or about the product you are selling. And then You upload it, then you invite your viewers or your followers, however you can call it, then to start liking your page. If it is a page or group, then start inviting them. Maybe you can start engaging your friends that, hi, I own this page, why not just like it to see more of our content or products. We have nice quality stuffs or nice quality material you can use. Then maybe they will like it. Okay, let's see what is going on or what you will have in the future. So once you start that, then the next thing is to showcase the product you are selling or the product you have at hand. Even the ones you don't have, as a businessman you can lie sometimes. You can make, but the lie, it shouldn't be what you don't have or what you cannot provide for your customers. What you need to do is to have other people's product, then you advertise it to see what really the people want or what actually the people's want. And then because you start seeing reactions and then contributions from the viewers. So once you start seeing contribution the view of your viewers, then the product they really want, you might post a product the or particular shoe, and then someone will tell you, oh, I don't like this, do you have this product? Or this is not what we want, this is the product we want. And then you proceed to provide the means to the person. You mustn't sell a particular product once you are into business. If you are a businessman today, try to invest in any kind of business that will bring value to you, or that will bring income rather. Let's use income. So that will bring income to you. And then if you are an entrepreneur, what you need to do is to think about the creative idea or the innovative idea that you know the people will have interest on. And then once you can get that um, aspect of the business or of the idea, then you start. It might be maybe social influencing, or maybe you are an entertainer. If you are an entertainer, there are ways you use to build up your audiences, because you have a viewers and you have a buyers. I know if you're an entertainer, maybe someone might not pay you for your services online, but once you start showcasing your creative talent or idea, some persons out there might need your services, and they'll say, hey, I need your services. And then they'll start from there. I need your services, and you tell them you're not offering free services, because even in the data you are wasting shouldn't be free. And there are times you need, like if you are an entertainer for example, or you have a particular idea on mind, or you have a on maybe in the aspect of let's say business, then you can come online and tell the people the idea you've gotten and how it can goes about it. You start teaching people. So once you start lecturing people and then guiding them, giving them the tips on how to go about a particular business is, and then tomorrow someone might someone might approach you and ask, okay, I want to go into these businesses, how will I go about it? And then you start from there, you start coaching them. Your reward is definitely coming, because no free services, remember. And then so like that, uh if you are, for instance, you are into let's say shoemaking, for instance, and then you are making a particular style of shoes, and we are making so many products like that, different styles of course. What you need to do is not to waste your time, or in order to have more audiences, you can start by showing us or your audiences the way to provide, or the way you arrive at making these particular styles, or the means or the process it takes you to arrive at this particular style. I don't know how they call it, but a particular pattern. Then you start showing the people, and then if, for example, I needed those shoes, what I need to do is to approach you, since you are the one tutoring people on even how to make more shoes. What you need to do is to consult the business owners, and then once you have the business owners, then you try to know the product they are selling, try to know more about their businesses, and then you bring it online while even staying in your room. What you need to do is to start advertising them, start telling the people what you need. So sorry for the network interruption. Then uh okay, for instance, Abdul Hamid Meat Special, he's into fashion designing, and you have a means to, or you have a links to him. So what you need to do is to approach him, even in his DM. You can do that. Then you tell him if he has an available product or an available design he has, then he should share them with you. Then once you have them on your timeline, and then someone else will be interested and contact you. So after contacting you, you have opportunity, or you have a reasonable buyer. What you need to do is to uh, approach the Hamid and find a means to deliver those products to you, or those designs to you. Once you have them delivered to you, you collect the money, and then you pay the Meat Special concept, you pay them their own money, and then you take your own shares, because it must be agreed on a particular price. Once he gave you a price, what you need to do is to share and then add your own charges. That is why you see some content or some product, it shouldn't be that costly, but because of the advertisements and the marketing, you have on the marketing, more charges are being attached. Then you have the, you see the product price will rise unexpectedly. So it's just like packaging your business, and then try to convince people to come and buy your product. And then there are some ideas too, you can, positive ideas that you can use to earn money with you. For example, Bashir Harun, I can cite Bashir Harun, who is a photographer. So what he did sometime is to go out there and snap a nature view of natural things, then post them on his timeline. So doing that, exactly, once you see that, you will know that okay, this so person is into photographing. Then maybe you might like his own photographing styles or his skills. So what you need to do is to inbox him. Okay, how much do you do your services, or if I needed anything, how much you can do these services to me, due to you've seen his own advertisement, and you've seen his own work. Then from there you start earning. So I think we we can't say everything today, but on our next video chat we'll show, on probably next week, then we'll show more about marketing and how you can keep your viewers engagement. And then if you are creative, how you can go into uh, being rewarding, or having nice income using your own positive idea. So how you can generate money using your own positive idea, even without having a finance to start. so far you have access to internet and then phone or your PC like laptop and some other things. So on our subsequent tutor, you can call it class, I will let us know more about business concept and marketing generally. So maybe if you want to know more, I'm Usman Nuhu, the CEO of Unotech Global Concept. We are into IT services. We can handle your business for you. We can manage your business. We design a website. We design a good graphics, a digital graphics for that matter. And maybe if you need networking and then CCTV installations. So subsequently, we'll learn more, and if you have any contribution, it will be nice if you share your contributions, and then we'll know what next to talk about from here. Then sorry, I'm nervous because this is my first video. You pardon me for the slow actions and anything you might feel of. So thank you and have a nice time. This COVID-19 period, please take necessary precautions. It's real, but you have to stay alive and stay safe, and you don't have to stay indoor doing nothing. That is the basic reason why I'm bringing this